Hello, this is my miscommunication in multicultural workplaces presentation, and my virus campaign is about it. The issue happens when people work with different cultural backgrounds, work and study together but understand message differently. Uh, let's move to the introduction. Examples are direct and indirect speaking, and sometimes the problem is not bad attitude, but different communication styles. For example, one person may speak directly, while another person may think that it can sound rude. This is why cultural awareness is very important at workplaces. Uh, why it matters. Miscommunication can create serious problems at the workplace. It can cause conflict, stress, and mistakes at work. But people may also start judging each other over unfairly. For example, an employee who speaks directly may seem as rude, while a quiet employee may seem as lazy or not interested. But in reality, their behavior may come from culture background. So understanding culture helps to avoid people like quick judgment. Next slide is another example, and one common example is direct and indirect communication. In some cultures, people say honestly saves time. In other cultures, people use softer words like because they want to protect harmony and avoid embarrassment. Because of this, both sides can misunderstand each other. So direct speakers may think indirect speakers are not clear, but indirect speakers may feel that direct speakers are too aggressive. Moving to the next slide, cross-cultural theories. Two theories help explain the issue. The first one is Edwards Hall theory of high contact and low contact communication. In high context cultures, people understand meaning through the situation, tone, and body language. And in low context cultures, people usually say exactly what they mean. The second is how this cultural dimensions show that some cultures respect hierarchy more, while others encourage uh, open discussion. So these theories explain why uh, people may communicate differently in the same workplace. So the next slide, solutions. My solutions is simple. Pause, ask, and understand before judging someone. We should pause and remember that culture may influence their communication. We can ask polite questions, like, "Did I understand you correctly? Can you explain what does it mean? To not have misunderstandings." And in conclusion, I would say miscommunication is not always about a language. It's often about the culture, where the people come from, regarding the background, and when we understand all these cultural differences, we can build teamwork, respect, and trust between each other. So all the members will be in the same play. They feel like they're treated like others. So that's it. Thank you. And I also will add my video interview with my Indian team member. His name is Fahad. Thank you. I hope you. Okay. Hello, Fahad.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, I'll quickly ask you a few questions
Yeah.
regarding miscommunications at
Mm,
workplace because of cultural differences. Have you ever experienced miscommunication at work because of
yeah,
cultural differences?
obviously, yes. Because there are many kind of language barriers. Like someone speak English, someone speak Russian, so they can be messed up because sometimes someone English is not perfect
Mhm,
as you want, and there will be a kind of misunderstanding in understanding each other.
mhm.
So, yeah,
Mm,
it is.
great point. Um, what is one example of misunderstanding between local and foreign workers? Have you seen?
Between local workers, you can say like they can communicate in own languages, but different foreign workers they are more suitable preferred English languages. So they both cannot communicate in the same terms, so it's hard to understand each other.
Yeah, I got it. And how can managers or employees avoid these misunderstandings between?
Basically, managers and employees can avoid these kind of mistakes by implementing more English works in
Mm,
their offices, so that every office member can speak much fluent English, and this can be solved.
cool. And the last questions. What advice would you give to people working in multicultural team, like we're
Uh,
working?
be friendly, speak English, and talk with each other and with respect. That's it.
Okay. Thank you. I
Have a
think
nice
it's
day.
really enough. You too.